If someone gets angry at someone else, they're going to say, well, they're undocumented, so I'm going to call the police and I want to have them deported. Just because we go on scene and someone's undocumented, they're not going to be deported, which brings to light like the law in Arizona. You know, they're doing there exactly what we do out here. If we deal with someone who's undocumented, who has no identification, or if when we deal with them, they've committed some type of felonious crime and they are brought into the station, then we contact immigration. We contact ICE per their rules. We give them the information that we have, and we tell them why the person's incarcerated. And oftentimes, ICE says, okay, we're going to put a detainer on them because they've done something serious enough for us to want to see them and deport them. Or this person is a repeat offender. We've dealt with them in other states. We've been looking for them, and so we're going to deport them. You know, unfortunately, I do deal with a lot more of the undocumented people. There are people that, you know, I run into all the time in just normal day-to-day life and sometimes at work that, you know, have done it the right way or were born here or just, you know, have lived here all their lives as well. But when normally in the course of work, in the course of having to arrest somebody, those are most of the people I deal with, unfortunately. Now, does it skew my opinion? No. I go in there every time treating every case differently. I go in, I look at the facts, and I deal with everyone according to the situation. There are times where the victim is undocumented, but they're the victim. So they're not being detained, they're not being brought down, they're not being ICE having called on them because they are the victim. At that point, there is no reason for me to ask them their legal status, and there isn't a reason for me to detain them. We have to have a reason to detain them to then notify ICE. So a lot of them go throughout life and as far as they can without any type of documentation. There have been times where ICE has come through to some of the local companies. They've done sweeps. They have taken illegal, undocumented people out of the country. About a week or two, the person comes back, and they knew him as Ralph, you know, 2 weeks ago. This week, he's Sam, you know, with different last name, and working at the company again. Bottom line, when it comes to undocumented people, it's just the federal government making a decision on which way they want to deal with it. Amnesty, is that a proper fix for it? I don't think so, because right now all we're going to do is reward someone that already broke the law, and we just can't open our arms and close our eyes to it and say it's okay. You know, there should be some type of, you know, some type of punishment for it, I would say, but you know, that's for the federal government to decide how they want to deal with that.